Hi guys. Today I would like to show you how to do a self foot massage. So when doing a self foot massage, you don't necessarily need professional oils or lotions, but I do like to use something that doesn't have a strong smell. I like to use something that has a more neutral smell. So one thing is some Aveeno. This is 24-hour moisturizing lotion. This is pretty cheap. It is Queen Helene cocoa butter. This is hand and body lotion, and cocoa butter has a more neutral smell. Like, I don't care for things like lavender or vanilla for something like this. This is something that I use a lot. This is oil-free Cornhuskers lotion. It says heavy duty hand treatment, but I use this for my feet. It's pretty inexpensive too. It's only like $4 or $5. So I'm gonna use this today because it has a nice slip and you can really glide over your skin. So to start out, I like to do some compressions. So I do a nice crimping like this. So I'm going to start the top of my foot and move down to my heel. Just nice compressions, nice squeezing. Okay. So these toes down here, these bones are your phalanges, and then it moves up into your metatarsals, and then we get into the bones of the ankle, which include your talus, your navicular, your cuneiform, cuboid bones. This is your medial malleolus and your lateral malleolus. You have your tibia and your fibula out here on the outside, and your calcaneus is your heel bone. Give some compressions to my Achilles tendon. Runs up the back of your calf, making your calf muscles. I'm just gonna grab a little bit. I want it to get on my Fitbit. Just gonna get a little bit. It's kind of running like molasses. Just get a little bit more. So this is really nice and oily. It's kind of like coconut oil, where it's almost solid until it hits your hands and the warmth makes it more liquidy. Okay, I'm just gonna glide. Gentle gliding along my foot. So I'm always more gentle around the arch because it's a more sensitive area that doesn't get as much wear and tear as the rest of your foot. You put a lot of pressure on the ball of your foot, along the lateral edge, and your heel. So this tends to be a little tougher. So you could really squeeze that area. Kind of cupping it like this and squeezing and twisting. So the top of your foot has a ton of muscles and tendons that come down. Your extensor digitorum brevis muscles comes down this way, extensor digitorum longus tendons come down to your foretoes. Your extensor hallucis longus and extensor hallucis brevis tendons come down. So it's nice to just get in between these metatarsals. And rub that tension out. There's a superior extensor retinaculum that runs across this way, which is a band of fascia. That's what holds everything in. All your muscles and all your tendons are kind of held into place by this band of fascia around your ankle. And it kind of comes across in a V called your interior extensor retinaculum this way. Just nice to rub in. That feels nice. Okay. And I like to really get into the ball of my foot, because you could really, for me, I do a lot of walking, and you could feel all this buildup in this area. You'll know what it feels like when you hit it, because as you're gliding along a muscle, you'll feel something that's like rubbing your hand across a Rice Krispie treat almost, where it's kind of crunchy, but it has give. Oh, that feels great. Let's get into this pad here. Don't forget to use the rest of your hand. You don't want to overdo everything with your thumb, because then your thumbs get worn out and achy. Use your fist. Use your fingers. Do a loose fist. Some knuckling. Knuckling along the side of your foot is amazing. And because this is your own foot, sometimes when a massage therapist or your friend or your boyfriend or girlfriend, when they massage your foot, they go for your toes. And that could be ticklish, but you could go in between. And just rub or press. That's nice. Give it a little squeeze. Press them in a little. Your big toe, I like to squeeze on the sides and the top. Give it a nice. So as I'm doing, I'm squeezing it and pushing it away. Squeezing it and pushing it away. It's nice. And for my heel, I like to run a finger down and across my heel to the length of the heel. And just press down. Drag your finger. Press down. Rotate. And don't forget, I have a towel down on my carpet to protect it from any oil or anything that might fall. It's a little harder to get these angles because massaging yourself, kind of get into weird positions. Again, you could go down your toes. It feels really nice, especially if you wear sandals, flip-flops in the summer. Get in between your toes. You could really get the top of your foot. Get this fascia on the front of your ankle. Feels really nice. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Don't forget your Achilles tendon. Just pinch. Get a nice effleurage. More compressions. You kind of know your own pain threshold, your own tolerance for how much pressure you could put on every single part of your foot. So I like to give this tougher, thicker plantar fascia a nice squeeze. It's really important to massage your feet and take care of your feet. You want to avoid any kind of issues with your feet, like plantar fasciitis. That's an inflammation of the plantar fascia that's along the bottom of your foot, and that could get really painful and move up to your ankle, and it's not fun. It's a chronic issue that just is recurring, and it's not easy. It's not nice to deal with, so better to take care of it while you can. After I'm done squeezing, I like to do a nice glide. That feels lovely. And my feet are red. I've done a lot of walking today to do some circular motions here. I like to go in with 2 thumbs. Just do some little kneading motions. Kind of get in there and all around. Get around my medial malleolus, or my inner ankle. And at the end, I like to do a nice stretch. So you're going to hold this for a couple seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and I'll let that go. And then you switch and do the same thing on your other foot. So just do some nice compressions. My whiskers lotion. Again, do that. Oop, there's a ball. Get all the tension and adhesions. Nice. My right foot doesn't bother me as much as my left, so I usually don't have to do as much work. Get in between toes. You could speed it up by doing more than one finger at a time when you're going down muscles, effleuraging. So have a good time enjoying your feet, enjoying your new massage skills, your new techniques. And I will be recording as many videos as possible. Please bear with me. I'm still trying to figure out angles and tones and come up with ideas. But it's good to be back.